Hello everyone and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Today we're going to take a look into Pisces week ahead for August 3rd through the 9th. In this message, we are first going to tap into the energies with the Energy Oracle deck here. Then we will get an overview message with the Fairy Tarot and dig a little bit deeper with the traditional deck. I'll clarify as well as pull a few Oracle cards. If it's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. So Pisces, let's see what we can see for you guys for August 3rd through the 9th. Please and thank you, Spirit, for Pisces. Please keep in mind, guys, the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title that's resonating, there's most likely going to be something in the message. For information on energy cleanse kits that I offer, how to get entered into the drawing that we do here every month for free personal readings, it's all linked below in the description box. And Pisces, if you like how I vibe, you like how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe. Everyone's always welcome here, and it does help set your intentions for future messages. So, Pisces, wisdom, awareness. It's the Hierophant, the Magician. The Hanged Man. I feel like you're moving on from a situation here, Pisces. And I feel like even though this may have been a difficult decision for you to choose, a difficult direction to take, I feel like you've put in your mind that it's time to move forward. You've learned what you've needed to learn from this situation, learned the lessons that you've needed to learn out of this. There probably has been a lot of heartache, a lot of loss, feeling at loss of time with this person. I also feel like you may have been feeling like you were sacrificing something, but this is the Hanged Man. So there's almost like this is having a change in perspective as well. Like you were at one point probably head over heels for this person and decided to move forward here. So let's dive a little bit deeper into this message here, Pisces. Now, for some of you, this could be a relationship, a romantic partnership. For others of you, I feel like this may be a very significant friendship. So let's take a little bit deeper look here, Pisces. Most important message here for Pisces, Spirit. What does Pisces need to see here? This is too many cards. We're going to see if they come back out, but it's like you have made a decision to move forward from a situation that I feel like maybe this person did a lot of things that maybe you used to do in the past. For instance, the way that I'm envisioning this is when you're in college, you're going through your college phase, you're partying a lot, doing a lot of things, and then once you get to a certain point in college, you start maturing. You start going to less parties and focusing on where you're headed, what the future looks like more. And a lot of times when that happens, some friends that aren't ready to let that party phase go, you kind of break away from that person. That's the sense that I'm getting here for you, Pisces. So we have the Prince of Autumn, which is the Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Sun card, Prince of Summer, which is the Knight of Cups, and the Eight of Winter. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Spring, which is the Eight of Wands, and the World. Let's pull this other deck out. So, again, there's a situation here. It's coming through as a friendship more than a romantic partnership, honestly, or a group of friends. Okay? And there's always maybe one or two friends that you still talk to, but for the most part, a lot of your friends from your school, and it's the same thing in high school too, right? When you go through high school and then you're getting closer to graduating, you're kind of maturing more, you get a job, you're hanging out with your friends less and doing more mature things. And it's the same process you go through in college. So let's clarify this Prince of Autumn here for Pisces. It's almost like you're walking away from a friendship, focusing on your future. Now, I don't see anything toxic or yet. We'll see what comes out here. But I do feel here that you're making a decision to put yourself first. What do you truly want? It's gonna make you feel stable, solid. What do you feel passionate about? It all comes out in the wash. It all comes out in the wash, Pisces. Well, there's your underlying energy. Five of Wands. It's definitely a competitive energy. Competing. Blindly competing. This card also talks about conflict, going against people, going against you. Maybe this friend had turned on you or you had found something out here, okay? Because we do have the Moon, the Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Nine of Wands. It all comes out in the wash. So let's get to it. I feel like in the beginning here, this was a very solid, very stable foundation. Okay? This is something that probably you never expected something like this to happen. Okay? Because the Ten of Swords is like a betrayal. Feeling betrayed, feeling defeated by this situation. I do feel like you've taken a step back here. We're clarifying the Hermit with the Four of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So it's almost like you took a step back from a situation that had been in your life for a long time. And to focus on yourself. This card talks about spiritual growth. So a lot of times this is a spiritual awakening process. Okay? On a lower mundane level, this would be like maturing. When you go through those maturing phases, when you are going through life, like when you hit 25 and you have that shift within you that you need something more. Now we will clarify this here in a minute, but I do feel here, Pisces, that this, whatever was being hidden for a long time. Okay? It's caused an ending. I feel like you've felt betrayed. by this person. That's why you're feeling at loss. You feel like you had to walk away from the situation. Okay? I do feel like this is a situation you didn't want to walk away from. Whether this was a relationship or a friendship here, this was a person who you didn't want to release out of your life, but had to because you felt betrayed. The 10 of Swords. Okay? I do feel like this maybe left you waiting, left you wanting, wondering why, how this happened. But trust the process here, Pisces. The Sun, this is clarifying the Sun card, so everything happens for a reason here. Okay? You may be on your way to something that's more bountiful, and again, hindsight is always 20/20. But you may find that you're lucky that you found out that this person backstabbed you before they got any deeper, because of where you're headed or where you could already be. Maybe you didn't let them in on as much business as you wanted to, and are going to be grateful because of that. Okay? This was a hard pill to swallow. Okay, again, everything comes out in the wash. I feel like this took a while to come out, but when it did, it was very devastating. Okay, I also feel like this person may try to apologize or may have apologized, and you're just not having it, Pisces. Maybe this, whatever took place here, it caused enough damage to this relationship for you to really not want to look back. No matter how painful, no matter how much loss you feel, you're not looking back here. I do feel like you are guarded. Okay, I do feel like emotionally you're probably cold and turned off to this person. I will say though, Pisces, with the Hierophant, 8 of Winter, which is the 8 of Swords, I feel like you very well could come back around this person. If you do decide that you want to make amends or at least get closure on the situation, I recommend at least addressing this betrayal. Whatever took place, if they said something, if they did something, they went behind your back, whatever it is that they did that made you feel betrayed here, that's going to need to be addressed if there's ever going to be a reconciliation. Otherwise, that's just going to hinder the progress of anything that you guys build. So let's see here. Eight of Pentacles, Temperance for Pisces. 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands with the Queen of Wands. 8 of Swords. So for those of you that this is a relationship, this is definitely coming out as twin flame energy. Okay, somebody that you're feeling soul tied to. Okay, if this is a friendship or maybe a friend or a family member, you guys have history. You guys have a history together, so much that I feel like this isn't going to be enough to break this connection down. It may seem so right now, but it's not. Okay, so just trust the process here, but say what you gotta say. Say what you need to say, that this betrayal needs to be addressed. 6 of Wands. You're gonna feel relief once you do. So I recommend 6 of Swords, saying what you need to say. 6 of Swords is like that sacrificial card as well. It's moving on, moving to calmer water, but moving on with having to sacrifice something. Whether it be a friend, a family member, a relationship, Get one more card out here. Justice. There's a need here, Pisces, to express what your needs are to this person. Again, get closure on this situation and utilize it for such, okay? Say what you need to say. This betrayal, whatever happened here, whether they... I feel like they went behind your back and did something. And you need, in that moment, to express how that made you feel and why. Address it so it doesn't happen again. I honestly feel here, Pisces, that this is a situation that everything's going to come out in the wash. In the end, you're going to find out why everything happened and have a higher understanding of why things happened the way they did, okay? For now, take the time to process and try to get an understanding of how this made you feel, how this ending, how this betrayal made you feel. So let's see here, Pisces. Let's get a few cards out here for your advice, guidance moving forward. I am going to do an extended version to this reading for those of you interested. In the extended, I'll take a look into where this is all headed. We'll take a look at what are the next steps moving forward. We'll also take a look at what this person's intentions are in the future, the outcome if the guidance is followed, and then we'll pull out the guidance cards for the blessing, the soul truth deck for the lesson. If it's something you guys are interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. The link is below in the description box. Also, guys, down there is the second link. It's to subscribe to Vimeo. It's $11 a month, but you get access to all of the extended readings for all of the signs. So if you find that you're clicking that extended version more than 4 times, you actually save money by subscribing. So just keep that in mind. On the bottom, we have the 9 of Swords. So, this card, in a lot of decks, it's talking about mourning, grievance, mourning the loss, okay? I do feel like there is a little bit of a need to heal from this situation and not allow this person to come back around right away, okay? You may have to be a little guarded for a while from this person, because I feel like the lesson needs to be learned that this betrayal hurt, that this caused damage. And in order for this to be repaired, there's going to have to at least be an apology or something along those lines. I do feel like they are open to that, but you are going to need to stand your ground and really take time to process all of this. Give it time. I would say from the cards, I feel like 4 to 6 months is probably a good number. We have 3 4s, by the way, coming out, 5 4s, 4 4s. 4 to 6 months is what I see. Giving yourself that time to process and heal, and then allowing this person to come back around and seeing, you know, where this is headed. Let's get a soul journey card out here for you, Pisces. If you're finding this message was helpful, that it's resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. All the love and support is very much appreciated, and it does help with the growth of the channel and getting the message out there. So thank you guys so much for that. You guys are all amazing. Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Right now, your soul is learning acceptance. This may force you to feel out of control in a situation or with another person in your life. Just realize that the universe has given you this incredible opportunity to release control. Perhaps doing so will help you realize that there is a rhythm or a rhyme or reason to everything in life, rather than thinking that these are accidents that are occurring. Refer to these conditions as moments of divine design. Maybe it is a person or a situation that you do not agree with right now. For the moment, instead of having a knee-jerk reaction based on an emotional response, stop, step back, observe, and make an attempt to understand both sides of the equation, which is an incredible gift for you to practice tolerance, grace, and patience. Realize that although you have come to accept a situation or a condition, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are condoning a behavior or that you support it. You see it for what it is and recognize that there is something rich to learn from it. Acceptance. I really feel like that's important, especially when we're coming into partnerships, bringing people into our lives. We need to have an understanding that how that person is right now is how they're probably going to be. They're not really going to change very much. So to expect that person to change is a little unearthly. All is well in my world. If you do practice acceptance when you bring somebody or have somebody in your life, it makes situations a lot easier. But it also, when somebody goes behind your back and betrays like this, Pisces, it does make you question. Understand that trust is like a mirror. Once it's broke, it can be fixed, but you're still going to see the cracks. So, you might want to take that with a grain of salt, how it resonates. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe. All is well in my world. Beautiful Pisces, beautiful. So Pisces, that is the message I have coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Again, if you want to get in on the extended version, the link is below. Otherwise, thank you guys again so much, and I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.